What's going on? Back again with another video. I want to talk about David Yost, who you probably know as Billy, the original Blue Ranger. Uh, the reason why David Yost and Billy became my personal favorite Ranger, no, my third favorite Ranger, is because of his real life, issues and what he was going through after Power Rangers. It all started back in 2010 because as a kid I watched Mighty Morphin, and I never thought of Billy being my favorite Ranger. I believe I have some of his episodes in my room, but it's on VHS. But though, I'm thinking about selling my VHS. Though I don't know, but all I know is that back in 2010 when I found out that he's actually gay, that he came out the closet, and I was just shocked. Like, I was really shocked, to know that your childhood hero is actually gay in real life. I didn't know that he was gay on the show. I mean, he didn't really seem to be gay on the show. You know what I'm saying? I thought that he was playing like a straight nerd character, because I never knew that nerds can act gay, but I'm not trying to sound mean or disrespectful or anything, but I just thought of him as a regular guy. I never thought of him as a gay person playing a Ranger, which I have no problem with it. I don't want to question his sexuality. I don't want to question him as a person. I was just shocked to find out that he's actually gay in real life. What have happened is during Zeo, he left the show because one of the producers started calling him faggots, and everybody was making fun of him behind the scenes, and he just walked off the show. I mean, I don't know why they did that. I mean, I don't know why he did it, but he did. I can't honestly blame him for that, because they were very rude and being disrespectful and just being evil towards the gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see why they're doing an episode of Rangers of Two Worlds when Billy turned into an old guy, and which result of his real actor Liv, who just left the show 20 years ago. And what made me mad about the most is the producers never really apologized to him about. Hold on. Getting back to what I was saying about David Yost. What really pissed me off the most is the producers never really apologized to him. Never showed up to the convention center. Want to talk privately and apologize to him for what he did back then. Because this is how you know Hollywood. If you're passionate about something and you go on a TV show for how many years and how many seasons you have done, and then all of a sudden they treat you like dirt, not paying you enough money because you did so much for the show, that you have your loyal fans who are loyal to you, and then you just give them a big F you to the face. Just like that. That, personally, to me, is how I think happened to David Yost. He was questioned about his sexuality. He was made fun of. He was called faggot, and all that dumb stuff. He almost had a nervous breakdown when he decided to move back to Mexico, I think, with his father, I believe. Because I read on his documentary, on his weekly, or even his No Pink Spandex video when he was talking to the producers about what he went through and stuff, and he made a campaign called "Pray for the Gay Ways." I think that's the name of the campaign over the community that he created it. I don't know if it's what it's called or not, but all I know for a fact is that I feel deeply bad for David Yost for what he had went through at that time. Now I look at him now as my hero for a reason, because his character from the show grew on me. Because he was your typical nerd in the beginning, speaking affirmative, all systems go. Billy Online, stuff when he jumped into the Zord and stuff. But then he became cool in 2 seasons. And even the movie, and even Zeo. But regardless, David Yost as Billy the Blue Ranger is my 3rd top favorite Blue Rangers of all time. Because the character grew on me all of a sudden. And he's also a gymnast in real life. So that's why you see him doing his own stunts on the show, but not in suits. You would think that some of his poses that you see him doing in suits, but that's really his stuntman. So David Yost is one of the best Blue Rangers out there. So if he's one of your Blue Rangers, let me know in the comments below. Until then, I'll see y'all later.